Why Selena Gomez wasn't the woman for Justin Bieber after all. Recently asked to ruminate on her relationship with Justin Bieber, his ex-girlfriend admitted it was a bit complicated. Justin and I were friends for a long time. I met him when I was really young and he was one of my best friends, she noted to the Times UK this May. Everybody knows that at a certain point in time that turned into something else, but that just happens when you're 18, 19. It was what it was. Having done the whole on-off thing, we went through a long period of time when we weren't friends, she admitted. We didn't speak for quite some time and there was a lot of weirdness that went on. We've moved past that. Sounds like Selena Gomez, right? Not quite. While the world has sat anticipating his eventual happily ever after with the former Disney star, 25, the girl he first fell hard for at 16, the one who caused him to muse, when you love someone that much, even if something comes between you, it's a love that never really dies, they failed to notice the other woman. The one that's more or less been there the whole time. Bieber didn't. When he reconciled with 21-year-old model Hailey Baldwin this June, some 7 years after she first joined him at the premiere of his Never Say Never biopic, the pop star quickly realized she was the person he couldn't live without, an insider tells E! News. Ever since they reunited, they have been inseparable, explains the insider. The 24-year-old's decision to offer up a sizable oval engagement ring this Saturday during their trip to the exclusive Bahamian resort Baker's Bay was sudden, admits the insider, but Justin always knew Hailey and him had a special bond that wasn't comparable. Just months ago, that's what people were saying about him and Gomez. While the duo weren't each other's first relationships by 15, the baby-faced heartthrob, plucked from the relative obscurity of YouTube, was already bragging about having had a couple girlfriends, and Gomez was previously linked to Nick Jonas and Taylor Lautner. They were by all accounts their most serious. More than a year after they met through a coordinated manager introduction, the pair were able to carve out time in their competing schedules for a breakfast date at a Philadelphia IHOP in December 2010. Within weeks, the teenagers were vacationing together on a yacht in St. Lucia like your average high school sweethearts, and by February 2011, they were walking arm in arm at Hollywood's most extreme version of prom, the Vanity Fair Oscars party. At one point, perhaps right around the time Bieber put a sparkly J-shaped ring on it, they took their puppy love to the most serious of levels. I moved in with my girlfriend when I was 18, he'd reveal to Complex years later. Started my own life with her. It was a marriage kind of thing. Living with a girl, it was just too much at that age. But we were so in love. nothing else mattered. We were all about each other. But being so intrinsically wrapped up in another person while still solidifying who you really are and knowing the whole world is judging every pap photo and Instagram caption is challenging in even the best of circumstances. Reflecting back on their ups and downs, he told the magazine, "Your full identity can't be in that person. My identity was in her. Her identity was in me." When stuff would happen, I would lose my freaking mind, and she would lose her mind, and we would fight so hard because we were so invested in each other. Love is a choice. Love is not a feeling. People have made it seem in movies that it's this fairy tale. That's not what love is. You're not gonna want to love your girl sometimes, but you're gonna choose to love her. That's something in life that I had to figure out. And for a while, everyone just assumed that Jelena would work through that particular puzzle together. But with each dramatic breakup, starting with the first in November 2012, the couple seemed to be drifting further and further away from forever. There was the time they seemingly battled over his Parisian outing with Kendall Jenner, a moment that led Gomez to tweet, "Sometimes we think we aren't good enough. But then I realize when I think I'm alone I have God." And then there was her unfortunate decision to interject herself in his feud with the fans who derided him for daring to move on with then-love interest Sofia Richie, a particularly troubling phase that saw Bieber delete his Instagram and Gomez escape to a Tennessee treatment center to focus on her mental health. As their history grew far less cute and increasingly more concerning, fans wondered if Gomez would be better served moving on from her same-old love.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's